Update your graphics drivers. Outdated or corrupt graphics drivers can cause VRAM issues. Make sure your GPU drivers are up to date. For NVIDIA cards, download the latest drivers from the NVIDIA website or use the GeForce Experience tool. For AMD cards, go to the AMD driver page to download the latest drivers. After updating, restart your computer. 3. Close unnecessary background applications. Applications running in the background may be using up video memory. Close programs that might be taking up VRAM, such as web browsers, video players, or any other heavy applications. Open Task Manager, Ctrl+Shift+ESC, and check the Processes tab for any unnecessary programs running. End tasks that might be consuming system resources. Adjust virtual memory, page file settings. Increasing your system's virtual memory, page file, can help compensate for limited physical VRAM, especially if your game is very demanding. Here's how to increase virtual memory. Open Control Panel greater than System, greater than Advanced System Settings. Under the Performance section, click Settings. In the Performance Options window, go to the Advanced tab and click Virtual Memory. Uncheck Automatically Manage Paging File Size and set a custom size for the paging file. Set the initial size to 1.5 times your RAM size. Set the maximum size to 3 times your RAM size. Click OK and restart your system. Check for hardware issues. Sometimes, the issue could be due to a faulty graphics card or insufficient VRAM capacity for modern games. If you have a dedicated GPU, check that it is properly seated in the PCIe slot. Monitor your GPU temperature using tools like MSI Afterburner to ensure that it isn't overheating, which can affect performance and VRAM usage. 6. Disable or lower in-game effects. Some games allow you to disable certain effects that consume VRAM. Try turning off or reducing anti-aliasing, especially MSAA or TXAA, ambient occlusion motion blur depth of field. These settings can use a lot of video memory, and disabling or lowering them can free up VRAM. 7. Lower texture. Quality textures often take up a large amount of VRAM, especially in modern games with high-resolution textures. Set the texture quality in the game to low or medium. If your GPU has limited VRAM, e.g. 2 GB or 4 GB, high-resolution textures may cause the game to run out of memory. 8. Check for GPU overclocking. If you're overclocking your GPU, it could cause instability and VRAM issues. If you've overclocked your GPU, reset it to the default clock speeds using tools like MSI Afterburner. Overclocking can cause your GPU to use more VRAM than it can handle, leading to crashes or errors. 9. Upgrade your hardware, if possible. If your GPU is outdated and has insufficient VRAM, e.g. less than 4 GB for modern games, upgrading to a more powerful GPU with more VRAM may be the best solution. If you're running a low-end GPU, consider upgrading to one with more VRAM. 6 GB or 8 GB of VRAM is recommended for modern games. By following these steps, you should be able to resolve the insufficient video memory to run the game, error in inZOI or other similar games. Let me know if you need further assistance.